In May of 2024, the Medicine Hat Tigers traded for a young defenseman who'd scored 8 goals over parts of 3 seasons. This year, Bryce Pickford is chasing 50. We sat down with the record-breaking blue liner to learn more about the Farm Kid's unconventional path to 2 WHL championships, joining the Montreal Canadiens stable of prospects, and why the work doesn't stop here.
I say to our guys, if you can accept to be average, you'll be average. If you can accept not playing in the NHL, you won't play in the NHL. And for him, I don't think he can accept not playing. I think he'll have to find a way.
Bryce Pickford is in the midst of one of the most show-stopping seasons in WHL history. The Medicine Hat Tigers captain has scored 44 goals, including 3 hat tricks and a league-leading 11 game winners. Pickford's 44 tallies are the most of any defenseman since Greg Hawgood put up 48 nearly 40 years ago. Saskatoon's Lawrence Sakaruck holds the all-time scoring record with a 50-goal campaign in 1972.
I had a decent year last year and I kind of wanted to break that. Kind of just wanted to take it game by game. My goal was 50, so hopefully I can get there.
With the NHL dream closer than ever and eagle-eyed fans waiting to see if he can climb further up the leaderboard, Pickford is reflecting on the hard road traveled to make it this far.
I took 2 years off from hockey completely, from games at least, and I worked out probably 3-4 hours in our shop that we have a gym in on our farm. And I think in those times there was a lot of doubt and I was kind of undercover and nobody really knew about me, but I just stuck to it and kept grinding.
Despite sitting out 2 seasons in his early teens, the Seattle Thunderbirds selected Pickford in the second round of the 2021 WHL Prospects Draft. On a T-Bird squad that was stacked with NHL prospects, he largely played a shutdown role on the team that lifted the Ed Chynoweth Cup in 2023. Pickford pulled together 2 goals and 15 assists the following year, but when the 2024 NHL Draft came and went, no team had taken a chance on him.
That was a pretty hard day for me. I was pretty upset, but I just kind of used it as fuel, and it's just going to make the story that much better. That's why I kept telling myself, and teams didn't want me, so it just gave me something to play for the next year.
On the family farm near Chauvin, Alberta, Pickford kicked things into a new gear.
I shot 1,000 pucks for a couple of years, so outside in the farmhouse with work gloves because they'd rip holes in my hockey gloves. So lots of shooting with my family. Me and my brothers and my dad. My dad would even join us. His shot is brutal, but he was still out there ripping the pill.
After being traded to the Tigers for 2024-25, Pickford saw early returns on his training with a career-best 20 goals and 47 points in 48 games. But the breakout truly started in the playoffs, where he set a modern WHL record for longest playoff goal streak by a defender with 10 goals in 8 straight games. Pickford led all skaters in the championship series with 6 goals to lock down his second WHL title and reach the Memorial Cup final. Weeks later, the Montreal Canadiens called Pickford's name 81st overall in the 3rd round of the 2025 NHL Draft.
I always dreamed this day would come, and all the hard work I put in on the farm when nobody's watching, it's all starting to pay off now, so it feels pretty good.
For Willie Desjardins, making Pickford captain was a no-brainer. And at the start of the season, outgoing C. Oasis Weisblatt let the new-look Tabbies know what they were in for.
You guys might not like his workouts, but Bryce Pickford's going to be a great captain for you guys. And
now the 19-year-old is setting the example and finding his own leadership style.
I try and get the guys in the morning to do workouts in Pickford core, and I think just leading by example, they'll just follow.
What's that?
It's 15 minutes of straight core every morning, and I've done that for the last 5 years. There's lots of planks. The first 8 minutes is planks, and then the rest is like dead bug and crunches and all that stuff. I think the leadership was just kind of learning and read a lot of books, so and just best way to learn is just going through it.
We usually start around 8, and Bryce usually is in at 7. And originally he would be in by himself, but now we probably have 15 guys in, and it's just him. He comes in, he works out, and he brings guys in the fight with him.
The Habs have sent development staff to a handful of Pickford's games throughout the season, and what they saw was enough to offer the 6'1", 186-pound defender a 3-year entry-level deal.
We had Christmas break, so I came to the rink to grab my gear to bring it back so I could skate, and I was inside grabbing my gear and I got a text from my agent and it was a whole bunch of numbers and I was like, oh, what's this? And I called him and he said they want to sign you, or they made an offer, and I went out to go hug my dad, and it was a pretty special moment.
With 2 games left on the regular season schedule, the Tigers are hunting for 50 wins and a top seed in the Eastern Conference. While Pickford won't quite indulge in thoughts of a championship hat trick, he's looking forward to leading a special team into the postseason, while reminding them that when the stakes are high, their training and preparation will be the things that propel them to the next level.
I think they just know what we have to do to win as a team, and we do it really well, and we have a lot of fun doing it.